Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I know everybody's going crazy with this coronavirus. People are buying up masks off the shelves and everything. And you really shouldn't be alarmed if you don't have a mask, because you actually can make your own mask. Let's take a look at the masks that we have here. I have a couple of masks. These are just your regular 3M n95 mask, which is a typical like dust mask, respirator mask. A lot of companies make them. HD makes them. 3M makes them. You can get them pretty much anywhere. In the event that you don't have an N95 mask, this is a I don't want to say, it is more expensive. It's just more detailed mask. This mask here is this is a type of mask that if you was around a lot of aerosol spray and you don't want to get the fumes in there. As you know, it has the nose pinch on the top. On this side, it has this part will fit around your mouth, so that'll give you a nice snug fit. In the event that anything gets through, you have a double barrier that will go on both sides. As long as you have the straps placed in the right way, these straps are adjustable, so you can adjust these straps. This is more effective, but keep in mind most of these masks do pretty much the same thing. This one has a thicker lining, so it's gonna also keep out more particles. But in the event that you don't have a mask, you can always make a mask. And what I mean by making a mask, you can always keep particles out by just by improvising. So let's see if we can set this up here so I can show you guys just a little bit. I don't know if I can maneuver this the right way here. I'm gonna try. Maybe right. Hold on. I don't want to put it too high, but wow. So let's go like this. Let's put this right here and see how this works. Alright, so that should be good enough. You should be able to see what I'm doing from there. So if you were to make your own mask, this is what you do. Get like a microfiber cloth. A microfiber cloth. Now you can fold it in half just like that, and that'll fit over your face as a mask. But before you do that, you want to get some 2 layers of either paper towel or tissue. And what I'm doing, I'm gonna go like this. So I'm folding it like that. So it's gonna be right there in the middle, and then I'll fold another one, but just put it the opposite way. So it's almost like 3 layers of paper. Now, once you put it like that, just fold this back over. Now this part can potentially just be your mask. Now you can put any kind of clips on here, strapping, tie down, string, bungee cord, whatever you want to do. Be creative. Just put this over your face like this, and then you have a mask. Now that keeps out a lot of particles, believe it or not. That keeps out a lot of particles. You'd be surprised how many particles that this will keep out. I actually tried it out one time, and if it's snug on your face the right way, it'll keep out a lot of particles from getting into your respiratory system. So, like I said, if you don't have your N95 mask, you can be creative. Those surgical masks that you see people with those blue masks, those are not as good as the N95 masks. They're a little thinner in material. I don't know what they're rated for, but they're not better than the N95. If you want to good mask, get an N95. If you want something better, you can get something better. I believe it comes, I believe it's N95, N99, and N100, if I'm not mistaken. But you know, you don't have to get the 100. You just get the N95. That's a universal mask. It's going to work fine. Don't go too crazy trying to find a mask, because most of the stores probably are bought out or sold out. But if you have a mask, use it wisely. You know, as long as it's not dirty, and you know, keep it clean, and who knows, you might be able to use it several times. You better use it several times to have nothing at all. So if you don't have no mask, just keep in mind, you know, like I said, these masks here are, you know, this, I would only use this if I got a lot of chemicals and aerosols out there, spray paint, you know, all that kind of stuff. And if you really think that there's some kind of chemical out there, you know, it can't hurt to use it. It's best to be safe than sorry. But you know, I went to Home Depot the other day, and I seen all the masks on the shelf, like, were literally gone. Like, literally gone. Like, there was nothing out there at all. Not even a replica of a mask was there. I don't know if that was just a way of selling masks or whatever, but that's what happened. They're literally not there. This mask here is a model 8641. Sorry about that. And I don't think you'll find this in Home Depot. I don't think you will. This came from a company that we do business with, and they actually delivered it to us. It's a pretty good, you know, it has a lot of good information on it. Does quite a bit of things, so you know, like I said, don't go too crazy trying to find a mask. You can create your own. That's about it, guys. 99.97 effective against all particulate aerosols. So that's good to know. That's really good to know. So that's probably the closest you can get. You could probably get that extra 2%, but after that, you probably can't breathe, because you can't get 100%. If you get 100%, you're not going to be able to breathe through it. So you got to have a 98, 99%, even if it's a 97%. But if you get 100%, then there's no air going through it at all. Then you're going to die. So yeah. So other than that, you know, it's just good information to utilize, and keep in mind, you know, you don't have to go out there and go crazy looking for a mask. You can create your own mask. You know, there's plenty of things around the house that you can make and turn into a mask. So until next time, guys, I just want to show you some information they have on here, if you can read that. I will keep you guys informed. And just so you know, that coronavirus, it's going to be the worst one that we've seen in a long time. First, the reason why I say that, because the numbers are not correct. The numbers are a lot higher than what they're saying. The coronavirus been out longer than they had reported. More people were affected than they are saying, and they're not accurately reporting the incubation stage. They're saying 14 days. The incubation stage is, I believe, 20 to 30 days. The other thing you got to know is you could be a carrier and not have any symptoms. Younger people are more resistant to the coronavirus. We're elderly, and people with immune deficiencies and disorders like diabetes. I don't want to say high blood pressure, but that could be one of them too. if you're asthmatic and respiratory problems, that can all has a factor on how the coronavirus does affect you. The most important thing you can do is stay hydrated. Be careful what you touch. If you do touch anything, wash your hands, wash your face. Boost your immune system up. Eat a lot of citrus foods, ginger, garlic, honey. Those things right there will help you out a lot. If you come in contact with somebody, you think you come into contact with somebody, it's best to get checked out right away. Wash your hands and face immediately. Do not touch anybody else until you are properly tested and diagnosed. And if they won't be able to diagnose you right away because you won't have the symptoms. So it's gonna, like I said, it's gonna take you 20 to 30 days if you do get the symptoms. And even if you don't have the symptoms, this is the tricky part. It doesn't mean you're not a carrier of the virus. You still can carry it. So that's the other thing. And also, animals can carry it. Pets. This thing is strange because you can catch it multiple different ways. It's airborne. You can catch it through saliva, eating after somebody. So don't eat no food after somebody else. If somebody sneezes and you inhale around them, you can catch it that way. And in reality, this should be treated as like anthrax. That's how it should be treated. I don't know if they. When I worked in the hospital, we had a protocol for anthrax. If we thought somebody had anthrax, they were not allowed into the hospital. They had a separate triage area for that person until they could figure out what they had. So if the person comes inside the hospital, potentially they infected in the rest of the hospital. So that's the other thing too. There's a lot more to it. I don't want to go into too many details because you guys probably heard it. You probably haven't heard it, but it's out there. It's very important that you guys understand how this coronavirus works. It's deadly. It's definitely deadly. It's more or less on the. If you look at the chemical biological weapon, it's something like that. That's how it works. So just be careful. And I wouldn't put it past if it wasn't a chemical or biological weapon. But until next time, guys, I'm Nez the Porter signing out. Have a good one. Take care.